Just point.
I tell her I love her. She love me back.
Now I know you now.
My guy.
This village.
Umara.
I've told you to leave me alone.
It's me, Bashiro, Bashiri, you know this thing now. So, I can just help you as well. We'll just drop this water. You can just go back to that side. Let's just go and talk. Let me help you back.
Stay away from her. Stay back.
See, just shift. And allow us to deal with this girl.
Stay away from her.
Do you know what she did to me and my friend?
Listen to me, you both. If you don't let her be, I'll have you report to the village disciplinary committee and I'll have them deal with you both. Look at what you did to me.
You think we're scared of you, Abi?
I know you. If you don't retreat from this, I'll report you and I'll have them deal with you. Go away from this place right now.
I'm not scared of you. Where are you? In this village. Don't worry.
What's the meaning of this? Jesus. Are you okay? I hope you're not hurt.
Fine.
Where are you going to?
I was going home.
Okay, let me take you to your place.
Thank you.
Greenwich Mean Time. BBC World Service. The news, read by Jonathan Izard.
Father,
a terrorist group in Lebanon has threatened
this is
to kill
the
foreign
man I
hostages
told you about.
unless prisoners held in Israel are
You're
released
welcome.
within a week.
Thank you, sir.
Government forces
Please,
in the Philippines
have a
are
seat.
continuing their search for rebels following last week's coup attempt.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I am so humbled by your actions earlier today.
It's all for the gospel, sir.
That's very true. Looking at you now, I wish I had married and had a son. He would have been about your age.
I'm sorry. We all feel that way. At times I feel same way too. But I endure for the cross of the Lord, believing God is in control.
Gospel. That's by the way now.
That reminds me, sir. I heard you used to be a priest. What happened?
We had better not talk about it. For now, I am a traditionalist. But I need to ask you of a favor. From today, I want you to take care of Umira like your own sister.
Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon, Father.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
We are fine, Father. Father, thank you so much for standing in for me the other day. I'm really grateful, sir.
It's okay. I told your father not to worry. It's my duty to protect you as your spiritual father.
Thank you very much, Father. But you have to be very careful with those boys. They are very dangerous. They are really, really dangerous.
That's very true, Father. If anything had happened to you that day, I would never have forgiven myself.
It's okay. Don't worry. I can take care of myself. Now you go hurry for evening mass.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Father.
You're welcome.
mighty name of Jesus. Thank you all for coming for today's teaching. We all need to take our prayer lives very seriously. Don't forget, the devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus has come to save. The Holy Scripture tells us to resist the devil, and he shall run, flee from us. That will be all for today's teaching, and God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You came late. Why?
I branched through Maridia's house to call her, but she wasn't home.
I won't tolerate that next time.
You don't have to be too hard on me, right? You know, you're my big brother, not just my reverend father.
The more reason why I should knock your head next time you come late for catechism.
So, that village Superman priest thinks I've forgotten about the humiliation he made me and you go through from the village disciplinary committee, and what Malam and other Ummah told us because of him. Don't even say one word. I told you, just say how and when. I'm in. Let's teach him a bitter lesson. He can't come from nowhere to intimidate us in our own village. Relax, my friend. For the silence of a serpent is not a sign of weakness. The time to take our revenge is close. I tell you, my friend.
I'm so sorry.
I kept you so long.
I was doing something, but I'm sorry.
I would have gone without you.
Sorry now.
Nothing worries me. What? I see the way you look at him. Do you have feelings for him?
What are you talking? And who are you talking about?
Father Kayo. Hey, you don't need to lie to me.
Well, I won't lie or hide it from you. I think I'm falling in love with him. I see him in my dreams. At times I get lost in thought of being his wife.
Hey, enough. My friend, wake up from this illusion. I know he's handsome, young and all that. But he's a priest. So it's not possible for him to get married or even have anything to do with you. So wake up.
But
forget it. If you want to get married, Bashuru is there for you.
Dear Father Kahil, dear big brother, I wish you could just look just a little more into my eyes. Then you will see how deep you have dug into my soul, that I've lost sleep. My eyes widened each night in the continuous thought of you, hoping someday I could be something much more to you than a kid sister from another mother. You know I love you, right?
You should say something. It's been 5 minutes since your arrival.
I want to ask you a question, Father. But please, don't be angry with me.
You don't need to do this. I and your family have come a long way. I no longer see you as a member of the church, but as a younger sister. So, my dear, talk to me as your big brother. Please get up and sit.
Why have you chosen to be lonely all your life? Why have you chosen sadness and refused to be loved?
How? I don't understand.
Did God choose you to be lonely all your life?
Shut up, Umera. How dare you say blasphemy?
I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. Maybe I'm possessed by some demon.
Enough of this madness.
Get out of my sight. Wait. I never wanted all this, but it chose me. I owe them. This is the least I could do to pay back.
But I can't help it. I love you. My head tells me you feel the same way about me. Please, say something. Don't lie to me.
Go home before night falls.
Loving you, was it my fault? Oh, wanting you, was it all crying? I'm falling for you.
So you mean he's not happy being a priest?
Yes, my dear. The truth is that after the death of his late mother, who was the second wife to his late Muslim father, he was adopted by a missionary and grew up at the seminary. That was how he became a priest.
Wait, if I get you well, that means he feels being a priest is the best way to pay the church for all they've done for him? Wow, this is serious. So what are you going to do?
I don't know. All I know is that he loves me as much as I love him.
Why are you here?
I took a few to the house on my father's instruction, but you weren't home, so I decided to come here. I knew you'd be here.
Thank you. I deeply appreciate what your father has done for me. It's the reason why, no matter how strong my feelings are for you, nothing can happen between us.
Don't say that.
Yes. Your father has entrusted you to me to be your guide. The big brother you never had.
You love me, but your fear won't let you have me.
I am not afraid of you. Just got respect for your father.
Loving you wasn't my fault. Oh, wanting you was it all crying? I'm falling for you. Was it too much? You don't know what you mean to me. Oh, you know that I'm falling for.
Thank you all for coming. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. We need to be careful. We can't afford people seeing us in the public before they start suspecting.
Not to worry, Father. They can all see us. Remember, you're just my big brother.
You can go inside and wait for me. I'll be with you shortly.
You came visiting after a long time. I almost thought you had forgotten about me, your old friend.
Not so, sir. It's just that church work has been hectic. And I always send my regards both morning and evening anytime Omera brings food for me.
Yes, she always extends your regard. I do hope she's coping with her study, because I heard that you are taking her classes in preparation for her exams. And her spiritual life too. I hope it is growing.
Omera is an amazing girl, I must confess. She learns fast, and her spiritual life is growing as she's been dedicated to God's service.
Good. Now that's what I love to hear.
Thank you, sir.
Please, always discipline her whenever she goes wrong. Remember, I've given her to you. Take care of her like your younger sister. Act like a spiritual father and like a real big brother.
You can count on me, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Father,
My dear.
you're dressed. Are
Yes.
you going far?
Yes, I'm going to the North Village. I'll be with your grandfather for 2 days before I return.
Okay. Safe trip.
Alright. Take care of the house.
See you soon.
Make sure she's there in the station.
You finally came to see me after you abandoned me for days.
I'm sorry. I had to finish molding up the pot for the masquerade initiation tonight.
I thought you were joking about joining the masquerade. It's not right as a Christian, you know.
Forget such lies. We are Christians. But still yet, we can't throw up our culture on account of the white man's religion. What's funny?
You sounded exactly like my late mother. She always says that the women masquerade cults are the protectors of our land.
Yes, they are. And you should come with me to the initiation tonight. Yes, you can. You told me your uncle took you away from your mother's people because he was afraid you were going to take her place as the custodian of this non-secret river. You can't run away from your roots. Okay, where is uncle? Was he not a priest? Why is he going to Nok to spend 2 nights?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Listen, due to the current trend in the land where we're continuously attacked by armed bandits, our people have decided to go back to our culture. The masquerade has been the protector of the land. Your uncle has been a member of the masquerade for years. He didn't know how to break it to you.
Stop it! That's enough! Who sent you? And how much were you paid?
Nobody paid me. I was asked to bring you for the initiation tonight by your uncle. He didn't know how to break the news to you. Take a look. Just take a look. Myra, it's time.
That's not true. My uncle is a Christian. A believer.
Shut up! This is no dream. It's reality. Umaira!
God of mercy and compassion, look with pity upon me. Let the Father, call the Father, taste thy child returns to thee. Jesus, Lord, I ask for mercy. Let me not implore in vain. Never will I sin again. Whatsoever the problem is, everything will be fine.
Lay with me.
What has come over you?
You said you love me and that you would do anything for me. Do this and save me from myself.
I can't do that. It's an abomination. I know I promised to quit being a priest to get married to you, but until then, Omera, we can't make love.
You don't understand. Each day, I go to the river to fetch water and drop 2 kola nuts. I don't know why I do all of that and still go to church. You see this mark around my stomach? They are not normal. This bead are not normal. But I found out today that I'm destined to take after my mother's place as the priestess of the Nok masquerade. If you don't do this in the next few hours, they will possess my body and we will never have the opportunity to love each other again.
are the fathers of creation. Fathers of creation we are. We are the fathers of creation. Fathers of creation we are.
Shut up. Do you know the implication of what you have done?
I don't care, Father. I want to get married. I want to be loved. And not spend the rest of my life in some strange shrine, doing God knows what.
Umaira, look at me. Look at me. Do you think I wanted to stop my job? Leave the priesthood? Leave the city and return to this village? But no, I never wanted that. But there is no way out.
That was you, Father, and not me. I will fight you and the entire masquerade to be able to live a normal life.
Maria, what is the issue?
Say something!
Kahil, he was attacked by armed bandits. He's bleeding to death at the bush path.
Please, let's get there quickly. Take us there.
I'm so sorry, I can't handle this. He has lost so much blood. You have to take him to the capital.
Okay. I'll get the village taxi so that we can move him. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you.
I am finished. They killed him.
Nothing bad is going to happen to him.
He promised he was going to stay with me forever. But they killed him for me.
Come on. What is wrong with you? Stop saying things that will implicate him. Remember, it's still an affair.
He's been taken to the capital. Only God knows if he will come back alive for me.
Get yourself together. Stop making conclusions. Okay? take it easy on yourself. With the way you're going, you might get a fever.
I should take it easy on myself. It's been 2 weeks and he's not back yet. Maria, do you think he's dead?
Stop it. Stop saying this. He's going to come back. All strong and handsome. It's okay. What is wrong? Are you okay? Umaira. Umaira. Sorry. You need to go to the hospital so that you run some tests.
I feel so weak. My head burns.
Don't worry. It's going to be okay. It's just malaria.
Congratulations, Maria. You're 2 weeks pregnant. It's not the end of the world, okay?
Why? Why would you choose to commit such?
I had to do it. That was the only way I could escape being the next priestess of the North masquerade.
I am disappointed in you. You choose to let your people down. Throw away our culture for this strange priest who will never marry you.
It's a lie. He loves me. He told me he would do anything for me. Mardia, I need you more than ever now. I know I disappointed you and the entire community. But trust me, it's for good.
Forget I was ever your friend. I chose my people and hold on to my culture. But you don't love your people and your culture. Go your way. Forget it. I'll tell the UWA of what you've done.
Mardia!
Myra, we got a letter.
From who?
Father Musa.
Okay. So good to have you back. It broke my heart seeing you lie helplessly at the hospital. Heaven knows that I waited so much that your absence took sleep away from me.
It's okay, Omera. You know I'm going nowhere without you.
I love you.
I miss you, Omera.
That reminds me.
What?
Where's your aunt?
Oh, relax. She's inside. Omera, it's anything. What's the issue? Did I do something wrong? Talk to me.
I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
You're not happy?